All right, welcome back to your daily dose of tech. Go ahead, grab your coffee, but maybe don't silence your notifications just yet. We're about to unpack an absolutely wild 24 hours in the tech world. We're talking big money, big drama, and ambitions so big they're practically in orbit. Let's get into it. So let's just start with a bombshell, shall we? Because that question right there, it's not a what if. It actually happened. Anthropic, one of OpenAI's biggest competitors, basically just said, hey, you know our AI, Claude? Yeah, it could be misused for some not so great things. A little honesty is kind of refreshing, right? But wow, does it set the stage for a day that was all about the AI gold rush? And believe me, it was a gold rush. While some folks are over there waving these giant red caution flags, everyone else is apparently backing up the money truck. The amount of cash flowing into AI right now is just staggering. And it's funding everything from smarter chatbots to, well, actual walking around bots. Just look at that number. Let it sink in. That's over $500 million. And no, that's not for some new photo app. That's the pile of cash Apptronic just landed. So what on earth are they building with all that? Yep, you heard that right. An army of humanoid robots. They're called the Apollo series, and they're getting ready to roll out in warehouses and factories. So next time you see a robot restocking the shelves, you'll know who to thank. Or maybe who to blame. The jury's still out on that one. Oh, and the party was raging everywhere else too. Anthropic, even with their little warning, went ahead and supercharged the free version of Claude. Over at Meta, they've decided an AI needs to curate your Threads feed for you. T-Mobile rolled out live AI call translation, which you gotta admit is pretty cool. And Microsoft, they're practically doing the backstroke in a vault of money, absolutely smashing their earnings all thanks to AI. The boom is real, folks. But for every shiny new AI and billion-dollar deal, there's always some human drama brewing in the background. While the code was running perfectly, the people writing it were having, let's call it, a complicated day. It really seems like the smarter the tech gets, the messier we humans become. And the chaos goes all the way to the top. Check this out. At OpenAI, an exec apparently got the boot over a debate about a ChatGPT adult mode. And get this, they completely dissolved the team that was supposed to be focused on long-term AI safety. At the same time, over at Elon Musk's XAI, half of the founding team has already quit. This is more than just gossip, it's a huge clash of ideas. Should we move fast and break things, or should we maybe not break humanity? And it wasn't just the execs. This is about the folks on the front lines. 1,200 people, to be exact. 1,200 employees at a massive gaming company who all collectively said, we've had enough. That's right, over 1,200 Ubisoft employees across the world kicked off a 3-day strike. They're demanding better working conditions, and it's just this powerful reminder that no matter how cool the video games are, they're made by real people who deserve to be treated right. So with all this AI chaos and excitement, you might be asking, where's Apple? Well, they pushed a minor software update, and those incredible game-changing AI features for Siri that we keep hearing whispers about, yeah, they're still on the way. I guess you could say they're being fashionably late to the party. Or maybe they're just enjoying the show while their competitors implode. Who knows? So while Apple is taking its sweet time, the rest of the world is not sitting still. With all this crazy innovation and all this internal drama, you just knew a reaction was coming. From hackers looking for new ways in, to governments trying to write the rules, the global crackdown is officially underway. And the digital world got a little scarier in the last 24 hours. Microsoft had to rush out patches for multiple zero-day exploits. That's the really bad kind that hackers are already using. We're seeing brand new malware that uses AI to trick you, and of course, ransomware is still the nightmare that just won't end for businesses. The big takeaway? The bad guys are getting just as creative as the good guys. And that's why governments are finally stepping in. Let's take a quick trip around the world. India just mandated that all AI-generated content has to be labeled. The EU is, as always, pushing for even stricter data privacy laws. And here in the US, the heat is being turned way up on big tech for everything from being monopolies to making their apps too addictive. The message couldn't be clearer. The Wild West days are over. Okay, so all of this stuff, the AI, the data, the new rules, it doesn't just live in the cloud, right? It has to run on actual physical stuff. And that brings us to the hardware wars, where companies are making some truly sky-high bets on the future. First up, Samsung just confirmed it. Their next big phone, the Galaxy S26, is being designed from the ground up with AI at its core. And check this out, they're also promising a new privacy display. See? It's a super clever way to respond to all those privacy concerns we were just talking about. The hardware is literally adapting to the headlines in real time. Now for a number that is, and I mean this literally, out of this world. 4,500. That is not the price of a new phone. That's how many new satellites one company just got permission to fling into space. You guessed it. Amazon's Project Cooper just got the go-ahead from the FCC for a massive expansion. They're getting ready to launch thousands of new satellites to build out their global internet service. It's an incredibly bold, incredibly expensive plan to blanket the entire globe in Wi-Fi, and it's a direct shot at competitors like Starlink. Whew, okay, that was a lot to take in. We had an AI gold rush, total chaos in the C-suites, a global regulatory crackdown, and a hardware war heating up. So let's just boil it all down. After all that, who's celebrating today and who's, nursing a pretty bad headache? If you could take the temperature of the tech world, this is what it would look like. AI, the mood is fantastic, just buzzing with all that money and new tech. Security? Yeah, not so great. The mood is definitely negative with all those new threats. And gaming? Well, it's complicated. People are excited for new stuff, but those strikes are casting a really long shadow. So here it is, our final leaderboard for the day. In the winner's circle, we've got Anthropic, Samsung for building up that S26 hype, Apptronic with that huge payday, and T-Mobile. And in the other corner, Ubisoft dealing with those strikes, Moderna after the FDA rejected their flu vaccine, Elon's XAI, which is losing key people, and of course any company that got hit by a cyber attack. Some very clear winners and losers today. So, what's the bottom line for you? Here are 4 quick takeaways. 1. Watch where the AI money is going. That's where the future is happening. 2. Get ready for more rules about AI and data privacy, because they are coming. 3. Go update your passwords and turn on multi-factor authentication. Seriously. And 4. Keep an eye on that Samsung launch. It could totally shake up the phone market. And that leaves us with one final question to chew on. We are building these unbelievably smart systems at a pace that is just breathtaking. But all the human drama happening inside the companies that are building them just proves that, at the end of the day, we're still just people. So as the AI gets smarter and we humans keep getting messier, you really have to wonder, who's actually in charge here? Visit newsbite.tech for more tech news and bites.